So I just got off of an interview with ABC13. They're going to be using some of the tidbits I've been sharing today at 3 and 4, and then throughout the week to try to give the community even more support on how to stay safe, keep stress low, and stay nourished and healthy during the coronavirus.
The first thing I want to talk to you today about is ways to reduce anxiety during this time. We have so many Houstonians who are either working from home or just staying home, don't have a job for the foreseeable future, and that's causing a lot of uproar when it comes to like the unknown. What are some tips that you have for consumers in the area to just be able to kind of get in front of these fears?
So one of the things that I help people with is trying to reverse their diseases, right? And people who are sick tend to have a lot of stress. And stress is inflammatory. Stress makes us more vulnerable to disease and to infection. So right now with the coronavirus and everything going on, the last thing we want to do is make ourselves more susceptible to illness. So the way I help people with that is what I do is I help them, first of all, when you have a struggle, which we all have right now, we just focus on what can we do to make a game plan around it? What can we do, right? Practical things. So for example, right now, we want to avoid getting infections. So we're going to avoid going out of our house, and we don't need to. We need to figure out a way to get our groceries, get our medications. So are you going to have those delivered? Do you have somebody who's going to be getting those things for you? So those are the game plans. And game plans are practical things. Right? Very practical things. You don't want to put your emotions into the stress. Just go into what can I logically do right now to take care of myself? And then you put all of your emotions into what can I do to help myself feel good? Right? So right now what I have people doing is, what is it that you've always wished you could do that you never have time for because you have to work? Maybe it's catching up with some movies you wanted to see, or catching up with friends. I know I never have time to just call people. So I'm doing that more. I've got, my phone, and I'm doing FaceTime with people and doing video calls so that I can see their faces and feel like I'm connected socially, because we're not connecting socially in person. So catching up with people that you wish you could see, doing exercise, doing meditation, put on some guided meditations and do that. Listen to music, but sink into the things that help you feel good. And that's going to lower your stress, which is actually going to make your immune system stronger as well. Since we don't really have a choice about it, let's not worry about it. Let's sink into all the things that we really would love to do. Go for walks, right? Wave to your neighbors, don't get close to them, right? But do things that you wish you could have had time for. Kind of treat it like a staycation, if you were, right? And do anything you can to raise your mood.